Now, I know some of y'all folks is not gonna like this video. This was already one of my least viewed videos when I had posted. And for some reason in today's world, men just don't like the idea of not having sex, not spreading that star seed. Yeah, people just don't like to hear. Men just don't like to hear that keeping it in your pants is necessary sometimes. I promise you, here's some things I know about not having sex. When you put that thing up and you don't use it, it's gonna get bigger. It gets bigger. It hang lower. It show up more. You storing up that energy. That's like some of the most like potent energy that your body can create. It's that seed. It's the very thing that creates life. So you can only imagine what it's doing for you. I'm gonna just leave it at those two for now. But turn off the video.
Every time you masturbate. The universe. Now, imagine possessing a superpower so potent it could create life, fuel your dreams, and unlock the secrets of the universe. Now imagine flushing it down the toilet daily. Sounds dumb, right? Well, that's exactly what you're doing every time you masturbate. Take a deep breath. Feel that energy coursing through you? That's your life force, your power, and you're squandering it. For what? A fleeting moment of pleasure? Masturbation isn't just a harmless habit, it's actively killing your spirit.
Let's see what you mean by that. Let's make it make sense now. You're giving into that temporary gratification, that temporary fix. You neglect all of that just to get that little And when you constantly do it, it's breaking you apart. Like you said, it's killing you spiritually because you're draining yourself of that energy. But I'm gonna let bro talk.
It's about reclaiming your power and unleashing your true potential. Imagine channeling all that conserved energy into your goals, dreams, and spiritual growth. Don't forget what you're here to do. But it's not just about the benefits of retention. It's about what you're avoiding. Every time you ejaculate, you're depleting your body of zinc, selenium, and other crucial nutrients. You're flooding your system with prolactin, which suppresses dopamine. You're triggering a refractory period where your body and mind are less capable and less energized. Pause for a moment and think about what I just said. And if you want to learn how to ejaculate, then give us a like and subscribe. We'll help you learn while you'll help us grow. Now let's talk about the spiritual essence behind this. In tantric traditions, sexual energy is the key to higher consciousness, the fuel for Kundalini awakening. But instead of raising this energy to enlighten your mind, you're spilling it out, dimming your light. The Vigyan Bhairav Tantra, an ancient text of 112 meditation techniques, includes several practices focused on using sexual energy for spiritual awakening. One such technique instructs, at the start of sexual union, keep attentive on the fire in the beginning, and so continuing, avoid the embers in the end. This is about maintaining awareness and circulating energy rather than losing it through ejaculation. Do you often feel lost, struggling to find purpose or deep connections? Like I've been saying, you're constantly depleting the very energy needed for spiritual growth. Your sexual energy isn't just about reproduction or pleasure, it's the most potent creative force you possess. It's the energy that can fuel your deepest inspirations, your most enlightening insights, and your highest achievements. It helps you unfold into the real you. This isn't about repression, it's about mastery. Let me say that again. It's not about repression, it's about mastery. Think. Your sexual energy is like an oil well.
Now, before I cut the stream earlier, which I did, I mentioned that it is some of the most potent energy that you create. But what they're saying is real. Like if you're really on that journey for yourself, and you are having those moments, you do have those moments like where you're like, what the fuck, or where am I trying to go, whether you got laid out or not. And sometimes, as fucked up as it is, it's simply because of that simple relief that you keep giving yourself. Because it all matters. Everything works like a web. You know, everything's piece by piece as far as energy goes, and everything that your body needs to be able to transcend and elevate. But good stuff.
Will you let it gush out wastefully or refine it to power your entire life? Here's a roadmap for you. You're welcome to walk this path alongside us. 1. Question every urge. Is this the best use of my creative energy? When you feel the impulse to masturbate, pause. Take a deep breath. 2. See your sexual energy as sacred. Your body is a temple. Treat it as such. Start viewing your sexuality not as a source of quick pleasure, but as a wellspring of vitality and creative power. 3. Transmute the energy. Channel it into exercise, art, or passion projects. When sexual energy arises, try redirecting it. Do some push-ups, stretches, deep breath work, handstands. Work on that business plan. You'll be amazed at how this energy can fuel your vision. Think, feel. 4. Meditate. Learn to circulate this.
Bro, he really means like when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're horny, do them push-ups, do them stretches, get up, release that energy, feel me? Play the game. Like you sitting down, watching a movie, and you just play the game, do something else. But learn to master, not repress. It's about mastery.
Energy throughout your body. Try this. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and visualize your sexual energy as a warm, golden light in your pelvic area. As you inhale, see this light rising up your spine. As you exhale, let it flow down the front of your body. Repeat the circulation with each breath. Feel your own energy. 5. Explore tantric practices and ejaculation with a partner. Please let it be with someone who you share spiritual connections with, someone who you love. Transform your connections. Tantric sex isn't just about pleasure. It's about using sexual connection as a pathway to spiritual awakening. Start by practicing extended foreplay, synchronized breathing with your partner, and maintaining eye contact during intimacy. Do even more research into what I mean when I say ejaculation. I have other videos on this topic. Go deep, literally. 6.
Honestly, that's why it is very important who you partner with when doing these things, because that energy exchange is so deep when it comes to growing and using this energy to get there. That's why it is important not to spread your star seed with just anybody.
Practice testicular breathing. This Taoist technique involves using breath and visualization to draw energy from your testicles up into your body.
I'm not tripping. Did bro just say breathe from your balls?
It's a powerful way to cultivate and circulate sexual energy. Again, research this specific thing and don't forget the name, testicular breathing. 7. Engage in regular physical exercise. This helps to circulate the conserved sexual energy throughout your body, preventing stagnation and promoting overall vitality. Physical exercise can be things like hatha yoga and qigong as well. You don't have to work yourself into a dirty sweat all the time. Breathe. I read a comment from you guys that said, doesn't ejaculation prevent prostate cancer? Be honest, is that really why you're masturbating? And actually, recent studies have shown that the link between ejaculation frequency and prostate cancer risk is far from conclusive. In our community and through the wisdom we've studied, it doesn't link whatsoever. Completely forget the notion. Your overall lifestyle, diet, and genetics play a much more significant role. Relax. Here's a provocative thought. Perhaps the powers that be want you to keep masturbating. A population drained of vital energy, numbed by dopamine hits, is easier to control. Let this bubble in your brain for a minute. In a world that constantly bombards you with sexual imagery and promotes instant gratification, choosing to retain and cultivate your sexual energy is a radical act of self-empowerment. Let me say that again. In a world saturated with sexual imagery and the lure of instant gratification, choosing to retain and cultivate your sexual energy becomes an act of self-empowerment. Think. I'm not here to dictate your actions. I'm here to make you question everything.